Annabelle Jessen.
If you're a boy and you ask your girl what's wrong because something seems off, and she says she's fine, but like we both know something's off, coming from a girl, I'm here to tell you something is off and keep asking her.
This is one of those things you can only understand when you've had girls in your life, you've had girlfriends, you've experienced the emotional up and downs that comes with having a girlfriend. A lot of you may find this annoying, but the only way for her to understand that you care about her emotions is by pressing her and making sure she tells you what's wrong. As you guys should know by now, girls are all about their feelings and emotions. What's real or objective is not important in that moment. All that matters is they feel that you've helped them address their issue, whatever that may be. Most of the time, it's something silly and not relevant. Sometimes there are things that she will tell you that do matter and you should address them or correct them or whatever it is. One thing I will say on this is be careful how apologetic you are. Now, obviously, the surface dweller crowd is going to come out and start saying, oh, well, you have to apologize. That's toxic or high ego, whatever they may say. For you as a guy, your primary objective should be to keep the feminine in check and the logic in check second. When I talk about the feminine, what I'm referring to is that animalistic nature, tendency, whatever it is, dynamic, you want to appeal to that first. I hate to say this, but having a little bit of an ego really helps satisfy the feminine. She always needs to feel that you're on top and in charge. This is why guys that are overly apologetic usually get into trouble on that front of things. Sure, it may satisfy her logical brain because it's not that she's always wrong or anything like this. You just need to be careful about how you address it. One way you could go about it is say something like, I understand and I'll keep it in mind in the future. Don't immediately jump to, I'm sorry for everything that happens. I know a lot of people are going to be very angry about this, but realistically speaking, you as a guy, you shouldn't be making that many mistakes that you should be apologizing nonstop. If you are finding yourself making tons of mistakes all the time and you're constantly having to say sorry, you have to check yourself a little bit. Let's keep going.
Unless a girl specifically says something's wrong, but I don't want to talk about it, girls will do this really weird thing where sometimes we feel like our problems aren't valid enough, so we hesitate bringing them up. But the more that you ask what's wrong, it shows us that you care and really want to know.
So just to quickly point something out here, even they know that their problems aren't valid. Most of the time, these emotions are irrational and meaningless. Just because they feel something doesn't mean it's correct. Girls have a lot more of these types of emotions than guys do, so a lot of times guys have a hard time understanding this. Then when you chase down the answer, they vent, they feel better, and now they feel that you contributed to that when all you really did was just chase the answer. Even if it's completely stupid, as long as it's not directed towards you, you really shouldn't care or comment that much.
And like 9 out of 10 times, if you ask us a few times what's wrong and say like, I really want to know, I'm here for you, we will cave.
If you like this video, like and subscribe. Don't forget to check the links down below.